What is going down, my YouTube family? It is your boy Zary, and we are back to start a new endeavor for Raid Shadow Legends. I'm still going to be doing my accounts, my other accounts, and things like that, but today I've had overwhelming requests from the last video to do a free-to-play series and kind of walk you through how I'd play. So today, today, the server just reset. It's like 7:40, so it reset like 7 o'clock my time. So technically I'm on day 2, but I didn't do anything with this account except for create it and get past like the tutorial. And I was trying to think of like a witty name for it, really couldn't get there. And we're just going to call it Let's Make It Work. Whatever we get, we're going to make it work and we're going to progress. And I'm going to kind of walk you through what we're going to do today. And just kind of like get familiar with how we start, what we're doing, things like that. And, thank you for everybody who reached out to me and commented on the video. Do a free-to-play series. Could you do a free-to-play series? So, maybe a couple times a week we'll jump in here and check it out. So, it's kind of where we're at. And we're not going to do, like, a whole bunch of crazy stuff today, but... So, when you create your Raid Shadow Legends account, you get a 7-day bonus, and it's all lifesteal gear, and it's actually really good lifesteal gear. So, and it's going to be going on my starter champion, and I selected Kale, and we're going to go over that in a minute. And then you get Shaman, decent character. And we're going to go from there, but really, we're going to collect this. We're not going to buy any offers. We have our mini pack, so let's go to our mini pack here. We got our mini pack. We have our 90-day login, so we got a rare tome, so that is good. We're going to hang on to that. Probably give that to Kale, get Kale up and running. We have an XP boost because we reached level 5, so we're going to grab that because I'll be doing some grinding overnight or till my energy runs out. And right now in the champion vault, I pulled 2 mystery shards so I can get up to that. I have a Hellhound, a Bully. Now I'm not going to be using any common characters. I'll be using some uncommon characters to help us out. And I started with Kale. To me, he is the best starter champion in the game. I can use him anywhere. He can be my campaign farmer through Brutal. So I'm comfortable with him, and I suggest everybody start with him as well. We have Sniper. They give us Sniper, and they also give you Crusader. So that's kind of where we're at there. Now, when you first start, really all we're doing is just kind of blowing through levels, getting mystery shards, and hoping to pop them. But the one thing I want to do here is I received a couple good pieces of attack gear. So we're going to pop that onto Kale. We're going to put this lifesteal gear on. We can keep that there for now just to give him a stat increase. So we are going to bump these up to level 8. And what we're doing here is we're just like sub-rolling stats, just like runes in Dragon Champions. Knocking out a daily. Accuracy is potency, so that's big for Kale because he does do poisons. And a speed. Split the roll there. We're going to jump over here. Take this one up to level 8. I'd actually prefer crit, or the accuracy over the crit damage on this gear, but of course crit damage, because this crit rate, I really want those poisons to stick for bosses, so there's that. Any one of these between speed and crit rate would be fine. Speed is good. If it goes down to crit rate, that'd be awesome too. Oh my god, just go. This is the worst. High chance and terrible. Alright, 2 speed. Awesome. He is an attack-based champion, so the attack on the chest helps. Not going to really help his survivability. And then we are going to do that. So while this is ticking away in the background, you know, there's a lot of free-to-play guides out there, and a lot of it's from people who know the game inside and out. And I know enough, but I don't know it like a lot of the other people. So this is the account we're going to use to make mistakes in, essentially. We find a character that's an uncommon and we want to take them to 5-star and see what they can do in certain dungeons. We're going to do it. And I'm going to use only what I'm given. And if I pull like a super OP champion, I will leave it up to you all if we want to use that champion or not. Right? So, yeah. So we got the gear up to where we want it. And we don't even have the market unlocked yet. So, solid. And we'll collect these. Alright. So when we start out, obviously, we have our daily quests, which we're going to make sure we knock those out every single day. And then we have our weekly quests, monthlies, advanced that locks at 35. And I hate red dots. So I want to get rid of these because they drive me crazy. And I'm not going to really edit these videos. It's just going to be me talking. And yeah. You know, I just want this to be a real experience where people can come in and kind of just watch some gameplay, watch me do it. You can tell me what you like and what you don't like. And here we are with Kale. And just so if you're unaware of what Kale does, his A1, he puts on the weak version of poison. Then he has an attacks all enemies, and he has a 15% extra chance for critical hit. And he fills the turn meter of this champion by 25% for each enemy killed. So he's pretty good as a campaign farmer for that aspect. And then he has the big version of poison on his A3, and he's going to give us our HP aura. So the tavern isn't even unlocked yet, so we can't upgrade his skills or anything like that. So what we are going to do is just go to the only place we can go and go to campaigns here. And I'm going to try to 3-star these to the best of my ability. Shouldn't be too difficult. Let's get that up to auto. Now, the pack that they gave me for like free, which was the 2 attack pieces, and it had a whole bunch of brews in it. I don't know if everybody gets that or if it's something new. But once the tavern opens, I'm going to throw all those brews into Kale. And we just hit level 6. And we got speed on a crit damage glove, 1-star, not bad. And we're gonna save a lot of our gear. I'm not a big fan of Sniper personally. I know people use her. Oh, I hit the wrong button. People use her quite a bit sometimes, but she kind of bores me, to be honest. And we're gonna see who else we can use here. I could put in Crusader. Crusader has a ability where he has calls in the assist, so we can put him in there, see what happens. We're running the same one again. It's alright, we'll see how he does. Now we're not getting the effect of the lifesteal gear yet because there it is, ally attack, perfect. So maybe we'll put some cheaper gear on Crusader. Now I'm still going to take in 2 here, just to see if we can 2-star stuff, so we can start working on the achievements, and I'll go over that when we get out of this area. Double hit on the A1. I think we're going to roll with Crusader right now. So this is how you start the game. You just start playing the campaign, moving around. And I'm really excited to try different things now that I know a lot more than where I was before. So that'll be huge. Alright, so level 8, and the tavern is unlocked, so I'm going to pull out and show you the tavern. We're going to go head over to the tavern now. Arbiter's going to talk to us. So we have Kale, and we can upgrade his skill.
Upgrading skill. You can skill epics epic.
And we have a rare book, so we're going to put that into him. Alright, on his A2, that's good. And then we're going to, well, we can't upgrade his rank yet. We're going to upgrade his level. Like I said, we got some brews. So we're going to throw all those into him. And we're going to stop there so he can gradually pick up the rest of that. But I wanted to get him up so he could carry us through the campaign to 3-star. And I don't want all that stuff. We got a mystery shard. Let's go pull that. Mystery shard, we can get rare characters, you know, our uncommons and our commons. And that is just some food for Axeman. And as you go down here, you have your challenges, which is like your achievements. Right? So we're just going to kind of do our achievements. Then we have our missions. And eventually we'll start working on our missions to get Arbiter. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. In the campaigns here down on the bottom, this is what I'm talking about. The more stars you get as you progress through the whole campaign, you unlock all these things. So we're going to pick up that 10k silver. And here we're going to get War Maiden, or not War Maiden. I can't remember her name. She's an okay champion. Nothing really super insane. And she'll probably help us out in arena and things like that to begin with. But for right now, we're just going to continue doing what we're doing here. And we beat Chapter 1 on normal. And we got War Priest. That's who it is. War Priest brings in an A1 with a 15% chance to freeze. Heals target ally. And they increase attack on all allies. Not too shabby. And then we picked up some attack gear, so we can finish off the attack gear here on Kale. And we'll check out Crusade. And we are now in a newbie tournament here. So if we go back to here, when you launch the game, there's always a tournament for new players. And right now, we're doing okay. And as we go up, we can get an Elder, some speed gear. So we definitely want to try to cap that out. And it runs for 2 days. And if we win it all, we get a mystery shard. Shouldn't be too terribly hard to do that. Now, dungeons just opened. And the dungeon here, we have a whole bunch of the potion keeps. All of them are open for 7 days. And as always, these are always open. But what we're going to try to do once we get up to like a spot we can't progress in the campaign, we're just going to come in here and like farm the hell out of these essentially. Because then they go under lock and key. And then you have to wait for the week to come around, and we're going to build up our characters and ascend them. Faction Wars, we can't really participate in. But once we can, we're going to slowly start chipping away at Faction Wars. Our arena here is, we can only do Classic Arena. Yeah, thank you, Arbiter. We're going to set up our defense. We'll put in our leader of Kale. And we'll pop those in. And there we go. And, you know, I'll knock those off off screen. We are in the Novice Tournament. We are going to pick up another XP boost. Pick up some more silver. And we're going to continue to... Oh, we are going to go into our champions. Gloves. Attack gloves. Alright, we'll put those on. Accuracy, HP, crit rate, attack, crit damage, defense. Alright, we'll stick with the gloves. And then we'll get the... If we get a lifesteal helmet, we'll put it in there. But let's up these to level 8 while we're here. So, you know, essentially this is kind of what we're going to do and just kind of go through. And continue just to work our way through this content as we go. Defense for survivability is not terrible. And crit damage, okay? And then we're going to jump back into campaigns. So we have our all the way 3 start on there. And we'll try this out. Now I could put in War Priest for the heals. We'll see how that goes. Again, it shouldn't be much of an issue. We have Kale so high that for these levels we should be smoking them. Level 9. So I'm really hoping to try some of these uncommons that I've been telling people about and some of these offshoot rares until we get our account stronger. So that's really what I'm kind of hoping for right now, is that I'm going to try to keep these right around like 20 minutes. And yeah, you know, I'm really looking forward to doing this. I think it's going to be super fun, super helpful for people out there. And like I said, there's a lot of good free-to-play series out there, you know, especially like J-Gigs for me, his free-to-play series. I watch it every day. I love it to see where he progresses and what he's doing to like work on things. So that's really, really helped me out in my game. So hopefully this will help out somebody else in their game. So, you know, when you first start, you pick your champion, you just kind of work through these campaign nodes like we're doing now, and that's all we're kind of really doing. And, you know, the gear is the gear, just kind of keep it for now for when you get somebody. But for the most part, it's nothing really to write home about. You know, we got our War Priest. She'll be beneficial, so... There we go. Chest. And when we get to characters we want to farm and use, then we'll stop and farm them and use them. You know, there's no rush on this account to get super high or super end game. It's let's play this out, enjoy the content. But I'm gonna play it on a daily. You know, make sure I'm doing my dailies every day. You know, I might not be in here in an exorbitant amount of time every single day, but we're about to knock out campaign level 2, so that'll be sweet. I was hoping to get a
after dispatching the lizard men,
couple mystery shards so we could pull those. So we got up to a level 11. Now that the level progression does slow down, it's just like any other game, you're knocking it out. We got dungeons unlocked, which we already knew about. We got ourselves some life gear, which will probably go to War Priest. I believe she's an HP based champion, but we're gonna hang on right now because we're still doing fine without it. And let's go to the Bastion. I don't want that. Yeah, we gotta summon 3 champions, and I don't have my market to buy from, so that kind of sucks. Now I did already join the clan here. Let's not go to the clan boss. Here we go, XMG. The XMG fam guild. So if anybody's looking to get in and try it out with me, jump in here. Good group of people, and I just jumped in to make sure that I had a clan. And we can take a super low level team into easy and get smoked. And that's where we'll end the video for today at least. So let's pop these people in, and sure. Off affinity we want blue. Do we have a blue? No. And I'm not expecting to do anything. Hopefully just enough to get a chest here. Put up some poisons. And I was hoping he would have called in Kale, but he didn't. You know, and right now, I'm just looking to get those chests. Anything we get out of those chests is going to be beneficial for the account. 139k. So, yeah, it is what it is there. So let's bring it in again. Just get our 2 keys out of the way here. Let that recharge while I'm overnight. And there we go. Perfect. I'll take it all day. Oh, I wanted to check the 268k damage, and right now 211. So one more key will get me. Oh, I'm not gonna get another key before tonight, so I'm gonna miss out on my first chest. Meh. You know, Doom Tower we need level 40 to get. Not worried about that at all. Do not want the level 10 pack. And yeah, that's where we're going to leave it. So this is kind of what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to jump on and play. I'm really not going to edit the videos up. I'm just going to throw them up and see how they do and see what people want. And as we get more characters, you say, hey, could you, Zary, try this one out for me. Hey, Zary, try that one out for me. And when we do that, we'll level them up and we'll try them out. And we'll see. We'll read the kits, and if we want to keep them, we keep them. So that's what I got for everybody today. So if you're just finding me for the first time, consider hitting that subscribe button and joining the XMG family. Because we do Dragon Champions and Raid Shadow Legends on this account. I have a bigger account, actually 2 of them, and then the free-to-play one. And I might give up one of the smaller one where I just pulled Man Up Serious. So don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet. But maybe if we grow and get big enough, I can give that away. So with that being said, that's what I got for everybody tonight. So I'll see y'all in the next one. I love you. I'm out.